YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We are here in the last episode that we are going to be the ULM Warhawks. God willing. Oh man, it is brutal here. It is brutal. We are 4-6, week 13. As I mentioned last episode here of the season, and then we'll enter into the off season next year. You know what? It might even be this year. Or this episode, sorry. But before we hop into the game, I appreciate taking the time to click on the video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment on the video. I do have a question, so if you have an answer, please comment. So I was watching another content creator do something kind of like this, and they said that the scouting points that I have as a coordinator, I can use all of them, and then the other coordinator and the head coach will also recruit. But when I went in to this recruiting and I took points off an offensive player, it also gave me more points. So if you know how that works in something along these lines, please let me know. Without further ado, Sunbelt, both 1-5. Let's see if we can get a home win here to start the episode. Our offense marches, and I mean marches down the field. Took a bunch of time off the clock and punched it into the end zone. That's a great start. Poland out in the flat makes a tackle. I've played my Piper series. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out. And I played that earlier today in this recording, and holy are these guys slow. Oh man, I should have played this game first. That way it made those guys seem fast. And we are getting broken. We're going to have to chase him down. Oh, what a juke by A.J. Turner to set himself loose. Not good. Not good at all. Godsey on the running back. They have an out route. That's going to be a touchdown. Hurd. Not a great start. Offense goes and strikes quickly, though. Huge pass play. It is 14-7. Defense gets another chance to ensure that they help our offense out by getting a stop this time. We're going to give it to the running back. We're going to fill that time. Godsey with the tackle. The issue with some of these defensive formations is we have nobody in the middle of the field, so it feels like it's really susceptible to runs. They're going to hit the corner out. We're going to get out there and make a tackle. KJ Jones with the completion, or the catch, I should say. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Thankfully, I really didn't like what we were in, but we were going to roll with it. Probably get beat deep and then I'd get angry about it, but we were going to roll with it. Alright, 1st and 10 to start the second quarter. We're up 14-7 here on the Marshall Herd. And our D tackle throws 2 offensive linemen to the ground. Jaden Haney with the tackle for loss. What a great play by him. Just a big fella. Throwing guys off. We're going to come up, not make a tackle. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Can we get off the field? Can we get off the field? That's the big question. Can we get off the field? They're going to dump off. We're going to come up, make the tackle, and they are going to punt. All right, we got the stop. See if we can get a good punt return here with Evans. I believe he has 2 punt returns for touchdowns this season. Maybe just 1. I can't remember. But he kicks it into the end zone. Our offense is going to take the ball. They do have it for a while. Ran a lot of plays. Maybe not like long in time because EA's sim and clock management is just not great. Godsey saved the touchdown there. Thankfully, he fought off that block and pushed him out of bounds. that was probably going to be a touchdown. It's direct snap again to the running back. He's going to find the first down. We're going to bring a little pressure here. It's probably going to backfire, but can't get any worse than what we're doing, right? RPO, we literally left it. We're going to chase him down, which we do. Inside the 20. Cole Pennington. Pretty sure that's Chad Pennington's kid, right? And Chad went to Marshall. Sometimes I know, but other times I'm just throwing wet paper at the wall and hoping it sticks or something. I don't know. Is that even the expression? I got nothing for you. All right, 2nd and 9. Let's get back to the game. Why don't we? Give me that. Oh, the bad throw just bailed him out. Oh, what? The inaccurate throw bailed him out. Oh, man, I baited that so well. Offense answers, though. So, we are up 21-14. 51 seconds left. They do have all 3 timeouts, so we'll see how aggressive they are. I would guess they'd be pretty aggressive, but they throw it right to the user, and we have the pick. Hopkins with the interception. See if the offense can go get more points here before the end of the half. They didn't. Couldn't even get a field goal out of that. That's not ideal, but defense starts the second half on the field. Hopkins shoots the gap, throws the running back down. Loss of 2. Tyrese Hopkins is one of the very few bright spots in his defense. Was last year, is still this year. We're going to bring pressure, and it was Hopkins forcing the fumble. Shorter picks it up into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks. Our offense can't score a point. No, I'm just kidding. They're scoring today, so that's good. Typically, they don't score. They're going to throw it out to the flat. RPO, great zone recognition out there. And come up and make a tackle. 2nd and 7. They're going to get it, put it on the ground. Shorter crashes down the line. He does a good job of staying balanced and not over pursuing. There to make the tackle. That was another bad throw. Well, I mean, inaccurate throw. Good throw because it was completed, but inaccurate throw that actually helps them a little bit. So frustrating for sure, but it is what it is. RPO, they're going to break a tackle. We're not going to have the speed to catch him. Touchdown, Marshall. What a joke.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
Oh, so they scored, and then our offense turned it over, and it turned into points for them. So our strip sack looks less productive. So there's that. 28-28. Defense needs to make a stop here. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Got him get a stop, and that's going to help. After that big run, he has really been very non-effective in this game. We're going to go with Thomas. We're going to do a little jet pass. Oh, I thought that was 3rd down. Well, now it's 3rd and 10. I was really confused on why they're jet passing it on 3rd down like that. Not fast enough. Stewart's too slow. I was also sitting on it in breaking route, not a corner route. So not only is he too slow, but also we played it wrong. Stewart makes up for it there. Tackle for loss. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Little zig route. We got to come up and make the tackle, which we do. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. We are going to bring some pressure here. We're going to slide over a little bit. Safety can't guard him. That their running back had me on there on his route too. So I'm obviously not only the fault of the safety, but get off. Great job forcing them back inside though. So that was good. We're gonna send it all out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get outside of this. They're gonna run a counter. Nice. Not for them. Didn't work. 3rd and 6. It would be huge to keep them to a field goal here. Absolutely massive to keep them to a field goal. Or no points. A pick. Do we have the speed? Juke. Okay, yeah. Now Pennington is the best safety in the game, huh? Just kidding. What a big play down in the red zone by our defense. Offense, okay, well, does absolutely nothing. Literally turns it right over. Oh, shambles.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone.
We're gonna get home. They did a bunch of like crossing routes and they got all mixed up together, as you could have seen in the play. But 2nd and 22. They're going to throw a crossing route. Thank goodness for that tackle because otherwise he'd still be running probably. We're going to go to a zone here. We just can't keep up with him speed-wise in man-to-man coverage. So we're going to sink here into the zone. Bait that throw maybe. Didn't work. But last time we got the interception. This time we forced them into a field goal like we wanted to last time. So, see if he can hit it here from... He can't. He missed it. Doinked it. All right, offense got to take care of business here, and they don't. So, defense back out on the field here. It is the 4th quarter. They're in an all-spread. I was sitting on that tight end route, and they threw it off his own guy's head, so there's that. Why? I'm curious on why they're spreading it out all of a sudden. Had 0 success throwing the ball, really. But 16 to 21, but they don't have a whole lot of yards, I don't think. Anyway. And breaking route right at my user. We're just a yard too slow. Just a yard too slow. Literally ran the route and everything. All right, now they're in our side on our side of the field in our territory is what I was going to say originally. They hand it off. Big run, first one since the 2nd time he touched the ball though. He does have 84 yards, but as you saw quickly there, if you were paying attention, he had 56-yard run, which really helped that total. Godsey, guy gets a catch, but he is right there to tackle him for a short game. 2nd and 6, tie ball game, 28-28 in the 4th quarter. We're going to bring some extra pressure and just get absolutely cooked. Touchdown Hurd. Offense, once again, just can't do anything. That's the one thing about this offense is they either don't score until it's too late or they score early and that's all they can do. Why we didn't get help with that, that tackle, I don't know, but we laid the absolute hammer to Turner. But he gets a first down in a big game. Defense needs to come up with a stop here. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty bleak going into the final few minutes. Nope, Stewart, excuse me, gets into the backfield with a tackle for a loss. We got to get our crowd into this thing. I know there's not a whole lot to cheer about, but throw this. Another pick. Godsey. Why didn't you pick him up? I should have just kept it in the end zone. Oh no. Offense drives an eternity down the field. to get the tying score. We'll see how the Herd decide to go about this. They're going to hit their tight end really quick. Maybe that's their receiver. They're going to go pretty quickly, which obviously makes sense. But sometimes the computer does some wild things late in games. So, oh, he makes a great catch. That's a great throw out of that corner route as well. They might be close to field goal range already, so we're hoping Pennington makes the second mistake of the game here. They're going to just go underneath. They're for surely in field goal range now. We'll see. He's thrown 3 picks, man. We're going to lose. It's tough. Going to hit it, deliver a huge hit.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still
See what they end up doing. We want to really just give our offense a chance, right? So, call timeouts. We will see how they attack this 3rd and 5. They're going to hand it off again. It's going to spin, and it's going to be 4th and inches. We're going to call our last timeout. See if he misses a second one. He missed a pretty short one earlier. This one from about 24. He missed it again. Oh, it looks like we're going into overtime unless our offense can do something, and they couldn't, but we forced overtime with that last stand. That kicker is going to be kicking himself after this one. They're going to just throw it away. Did he get a pass deflection for that, do you think? How crazy is that? Anyway, 2nd and 10. I'm guessing they're going to go to the ground here. Which they do. Hopkins in to make the tackle. Hamlin also was there to slow him down a little bit. So 3rd and 11. See what they end up coming up with. They're just going to hand it off. It's going to break a tackle, but it's going to be 4th and 7. They look like they're okay with taking the field goal. I'm assuming that they got the ball first. Ball kicks up, and it's good. Game over. The offense ends up scoring a touchdown to win 41-38 at home over Marshall. We'll take a quick peek at the stats here. Defensively, they had Hopkins and Williams Jr. leading the team with 8 tackles. Godsey Jr. and Thomas with 7 apiece as well. Hopkins was in the backfield all game. Half of his tackles were tackles for loss. Stewart had 3 tackles for loss. Hamlin had 2. Wells, Carbojal, and Williams all had 1. Sacks, we had 1 for Wells, 1 for Hopkins. We had 3 picks, Hopkins, Godsey Jr., and Thomas as well. So, really good job by the defense. We also had a strip sack that turned into a touchdown as well. All right, ready for our second game here of the episode. We are traveling to Southern Miss, a very evenly matched game on paper. So we'll see if we can play well. Offense drives down and gets a field goal to start the game here in the finale. Gonna go take on that Portland guard, and they get a gain of 4, which is not a great start by any means. Play action, fell for it, throw it right by zone. Not a great start. Not a great start. Gotta find some momentum that we had last week on the first pass. Poland could have picked that. Holy. Well, they did our job for us, backing themselves up. 2nd and 17. Let's see if this is going to be a screen pass. And Hopkins with a huge play, running straight through their blockers out in front and tackles him for yet another loss. 3rd and 20. They have the corner out. Oh my lord. Touchdown. What are they? Golden Eagles? Oh man. Shambles. However, our offense answers, which is great. 3rd and 20. I figured the blitz would make him get it out quicker, but it didn't at all. He had all the time in the world to throw that corner out. Crazy. Well, gotta let that one go at this point in time. Gotta let that one go at this point in time. So they're gonna go ahead and hand it back off. He's gonna cut up the field, but he's gonna be tackled for a loss. And go I formation with a. We're gonna get home. Godsey with the blitz takes him down. They're gonna have to punt. I was gonna say they went no huddle with a receiver as a fullback, and clearly didn't work out. So give the ball back to our offense and see if we can give them some pretty decent field position while the punter's gonna do it for us. What a terrible punt. Offense goes down and gets 3 more, so it's still a 1-score game right now. It's more than likely going to be the last play of the first quarter. These play actions, man, they are getting me consistently right now. Consistently tough. 13-7 after 1. First play of the second quarter. Let's see what they end up doing here. They're gonna hand reverse, and their quarterback takes down short. That's insane. Oh, these guys have a lot of trick plays. This might be a fun playbook to use at some point. Little RPO. We're going to miss a tackle to start. We're going to come up with a tackle by Von Troy. We just got to figure out how to slow him down a little bit. Don't pass out of this. We're just going to have to throw it away. They did have their running back on a seam. He was wide open. 3rd and 3. See how they react here. React what they do here. Picked. Oh, Stewart. We played that so well in the middle there, handing off the first crosser. They're going to settle for a 43-yard field goal. And it's going to go right down the pipe. And it is going to be 13-10. Let's see if our offense can do anything again here. They got down the field and they punched it in. So it is 20-10 here with 3:16 left in the game. Gonna throw out a little bubble screen. We're gonna chase him down for only a game of 3. We're gonna go ahead and bring a blitz here. See if we can get some pressure or stop a run here. Got pressure and forced a bad throw. Too bad we couldn't come up with an interception from the off-target throw, but we do make it a 3rd and relatively long here with a 3rd and 7. See, crosser coming. You gotta jump that. What are we doing? We're right there. Is that Williams? Oh, it's Thomas, our best corner, man. Granted, that's not saying a whole lot, but it's our best corner. We got to come down with that. Von Troy for sure comes to. We just have brick hands today. First Stewart, now Von Troy. Oh, 2nd and 10. Why are we rotating so far? Okay, now I'm on a D tackle. I was right there too. What the heck? Alright, let's press them. Okay, just kidding. We're getting the heck out of that. Empty set, we're not pressing. Yep, throw it right at me. Stewart doesn't drop this one. He has no speed to run away though. a big turnover here just before the 2-minute timeout in the second quarter. 20-10. Can we become bowl eligible at UL Monroe? Going 6-6. I don't know if we get a bowl game, right? I've went like 8-4 and not gotten a bowl game sometimes in rebuilds and stuff. But I mean, being 500 with UL Monroe in itself is a miracle, and that is why. Holy touchdown, Golden Eagles. Offense actually marched down the field, but they were not able to come up with points there before the half. Or actually, no. Yeah. I was like, wait, no, they marched down. No, they had a huge play on another third down.
It's been a surprise today for this offense. Like
17-20. Got the zig route on lock. Come up, make a tackle on the tight end. It's going to be 3rd and 5. We're going to bring a blitz here as long as there's a running back. There is. I bring Williams up here a little bit. The blitz makes him get it out quickly, and that's a horrible spot. I will take it though. 2017, they got the ball to start the second half. We are able to get them to punt it away, and we're going to have to fair catch it again and see what the offense is able to go do. Looks like they went down and scored, and they did. So it's a 10-point game yet again. Every time we get it to 10, they find a way to score.
plenty of time left in this football. No need to play up. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some.
They get a pretty big chunk play there on 1st down. I'm not even going to bite on play action anymore. And they find it. Then they hand it off. That's crazy. Going to bring some pressure again. Make them have to pick up Hopkins. They're going to run it into our blitz. Shorter with the tackle in the backfield. Shorter's been playing really well, actually. Not like shockingly, but they dropped it down to their running back. They're going to pick up the 1st down. We have 18 1st downs. I was going to mention that in the first half. Like, it flew by because the offense seemed to be taking huge, long drives and scoring points, which doesn't really happen. Hopkins gets stuck in with a little hook route, and they throw right behind him to a receiver. I felt like I could leave him. I'd rather use Stewart because Stewart's terrible. Hopkins isn't great either, obviously, but as they run for a pretty big chunk gain there, and we are going to now bring pressure because we're down in the red zone, so why not, right? We're going to hit a little quick out route. We're going to tackle him at the 1-yard line. That guy has 102 yards on 4 catches. That's crazy. We're not. Direct snap to the running back. Can't get off our blocks. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Offense not able to get points. They did go kind of on a long drive, though, so. 27-24. Here, and coming down on the end of the 3rd quarter here, they did hand it off there, 2nd and 2. It's going to be a screen pass. Shorter's going to chase him down, make it a 3rd and 1. They're going to go early up. They're going to go to a blitz package here. They're going to hand it off. Are we going to stop them before we are? That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, and our offense is going to get the ball back. They're probably going to punt it prior to the end of the 3rd quarter, but I guess saving time makes sense. See if we can get upfield. We had a crease, but not able to get upfield. See what the offense is able to do with the short field, they are able to go get a field goal. So, not the worst, right? Not the end of the world, not the greatest either. Okay, you can't give up a touchdown. I mean, that's the issue with them not scoring a touchdown, right? God, I don't like how
The back goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Wanamaker. Trying to get behind
picked.
the defense.
Williams, you are slow and you are bad, but you come up with big plays. We get the ball back for our offense in pretty good field position with that interception. Let's see if they can go ice the game for us. It looks like they kicked another field goal, which makes it a 9-point game, which is a 2-possession game. So hopefully we are able to hold them. Picked. I should have just went for the hit. I tried to make the big play. That's tough. It's a really tough catch though by that guy. So really great play by him. Yep, throw it at me again. Oh my. Another pick. This time Hopkins with the Tampa 2 deep seam, and that should do it. See if our offense, okay, well, our offense was able to do absolutely nothing besides get into the 2-minute timeout. Still 9-point game though, so 2 scores. Okay, they got one. I literally saw it right off the snap. Just too slow to get there, and our offense gives it back to them.
First down for the offense. He's gonna pass.
Another one. They literally ran the same play.
He's got it downfield.
What a joke. We are back on defense. Our offense went down and
No
scored.
time to waste here. They've got to get set
We
and
need
pick
to
up
just
chunk
play
yardage.
deep. No more seam shots here.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
That's fine.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas.
As long as we come down and tackle. Holy.
Down, but not before
They can't get in the field goal range, though. That's the biggest issue. I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to play the safety instead of the linebacker at this point.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass. It's
And then I get stuck on a D lineman. They're going to dump it down. Oh, that should be the game. That should be the game right there. I just want to get depth. Please do not hit this guy that I'm chasing.
trying to get to it.
Holy, he had a guy. He had a guy.
High and wide on that one.
Okay, we're going to bring a little pressure here. I think they're going to the shot play, so we should be okay, but they take the short one. He's out of bounds with 3 seconds left, so I
He
don't
steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Okay, I guess we go prevent. Oh, I hate this so much. All right, 3 seconds left. Up 1, 39-38 here on the road
First down.
in the finale. Oh, they're actually going.
A shot for the end zone.
We knock it down. I couldn't say anything. I had to hold my breath.
Ball game is over.
Holy Lord.
A lot of points.
What
They always talk about
a
having to
game.
talk last.
What a way to end the year, too. I mean,
On offense, had
we're
the ball
terrible,
last.
but
It's amazing how much offense is
I mean, it's just the way that it goes.
so good. So many ways to hurt
I
you.
didn't know it was going to be this infuriating to do this series, but man, has it been brutal to start. Fontroy, 8 tackles, Thomas with 7, Hopkins with 6, Godsey Jr. with 5. We had a bunch of tackles for losses again, 2, 4, 6, 8 of them, 1 apiece for a bunch of players. We only had 1 sack, we had 3 picks. I mean, and we struggled to win the game. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but that's the way it goes. We finished 6-6, 2-4 in the Sun Belt. Not a good look. All right, we are here in Conference Championships. I've been going back and forth on this, and we are going to get to the offseason. They want my contract to be extended. I'm not going to sign it at this point in time. It's just not gonna happen. No way in heck, no way. I'm assuming we don't get a bowl game, but I'm gonna go look at the season stats right now. I mean, Armenta didn't play terribly. I mean, his completion percentage is awful, but just over 3,600. I mean, 23-8. I mean, it's not terrible. Hardy had 871 on the ground. I mean, feels like we just don't get the ball. I don't know. It's so weird. And we didn't really turn it over much. We just can't move it. Cole went over 1,000 yards, which is cool. Tackles. So Hopkins had 112. He's my user. He's by far the best player on our defense. Maybe not rating-wise, but playing-wise. Fontroy, 92 tackles. Godsey, 81. Stewart, 77. The other middle linebacker, Thomas, 75. Williams, 75. Shorter, only 56. But as you see, he had 15 sacks. Poland had 11 and a half. Outside of that, nobody really. Tackles for loss, Hopkins with 27. Stewart with 24. Hamlin with 24. Shorter with 22. Poland with 18. Interception-wise, Hopkins led the team in interceptions as well with 5. Thomas with 4. Williams and Harris with 3. Stewart, Godsey, and Wilson with 2. Poland with 1, and Fontroy with 1. So, I mean, we forced a lot of turnovers, really, and we scored 5 defensive touchdowns. So, just crazy. But yeah, like I said, I've been going back and forth. We're gonna get through the off season here in this episode as well. I need to get off this team. I mean, if I have to stay here any longer, I might. I mean, best defensive player, Tristan Shorter wins that. I'm assuming with his sacks. That's kind of insane that he won that. But best linebacker, he's a linebacker? I thought he was a D-end. As you can see, we do get a bowl game. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to skip it. Because I'm leaving. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a pretty... They were 1-11 last year. Tim Birch was a program builder, and he was 1-11 in the Mountain West. You know what? It didn't take the whole offseason. I'm taking the job. We're going to Wyoming. A 3-year contract to win 5 games after a 1-11 year in the Mountain West. We are the new Wyoming head coach. We do still have 4 weeks until we go there. So, like I said, we didn't have to get to the offseason. As you can see in the top right, we have 3 weeks until we take the job at Wyoming. We have to hire staff and just get ready to build Wyoming in the Mountain West. In our next step, UL Monroe, I wish I could tell you that it's been a pleasure. It's been terrible. It's been terrible. I can't wait to be able to recruit my own players, and woof. Anyway, I appreciate taking the time today to click on the video. I hope you're enjoying the series. I genuinely love the idea of the series, and I hope going to Wyoming puts a little spice back into this a little bit. that's really what's driving me to continue to do this, is to get out of UL Monroe. As horrible as that sounds. And last year we could have went and taken over UConn, I think, but like that's a huge, for me, that's a huge jump, because they're ranked. They're like ranked like 18th or something. So like it didn't make sense for me to go take that job. This one does. They were 1-11 last year. They fired their head coach, and it's a job upgrade. Clearly, it's a head coach. I was thinking about maybe going like, coordinator to coordinator, but head coach. Maybe then from there we go to be a coordinator at a bigger school, in like a Power 4 type style, and then get a head coaching job. Who knows? So we'll see how that progresses. But as always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.